Hello everybody, it's your boy Squidman, and I know it's been a decent minute. It's been about, what, 2 or 3 weeks since I posted my last video. Bunch of holidays, dropped all at once, and then also I've just been really busy with work, and I honestly just haven't had the drive to go and post a video lately. But we are getting really big news for DOKKAN. Very big news. For DOKKAN, this is a producer's letter. This is on the Facebook official page. You can go and look at it if you want to go see it for yourself. But this is the producer's letter for January. If you guys have not been keeping up with DOKKAN lately, there is going to be something called version Z coming out very, very soon. It's already been released on the JP side, and it has made a lot of big improvements for the game, and I'm very, very excited for it to come out on the global side. So anyway, let's get to it. Let's go ahead and read this. I don't want to make this video way too long. So, it says, this is the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle International Version Operation Teams. Thank you very much for playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We are releasing this producer's letter to follow up on the previous announcement in regard to the Version Z update plan. They gave very little information about the update in the last announcement that they had. If you want to go check out that last announcement, obviously their page is on Facebook. You saw it right up there at the beginning of the video. You can go and check it out for yourself. Since the first update will soon be implemented, since we like to introduce the update plan's content and the features to be implemented once again. What is the Version Z update plan? It says the Version Z update plan is a long-term project created to improve Dokkan Battle, and it has 3 focal points. Which is going to, these focal points are actually really good. I'm really glad that they actually have taken time to appease to all players. I obviously are going a little bit more to the new players, but they are still putting stuff in there for the veterans, the people that have been there for a good long time. So we got 1, to make the game fun for first-time players, because people that have started Dokkan in the past, it does get a little tedious to try and start the game. It gets a little, boring, let's say. I mean, it was boring for me when I first started until I actually started getting a bunch of characters and actually, getting into team building and all that stuff. It takes a good long while before you actually start enjoying Dokkan. Says our goal is to make the game as enjoyable and intuitive as possible for newcomers, as well as users who stop playing due to unfamiliar mechanics, and potential users who felt unsure about starting. So that's good. To increase the playability, so similar to point 1, we're revising the game features in detail, including the content already present to make the game even easier to play. That's one of the focal points I'm very excited for. They actually go into detail on that past these 3 points. It says to add or to improve the challenge features, which is good for veterans. This is one of the things I was talking about. Because while continuing in our efforts to make the game easier to play, we are going to keep on making revisions to the current content, as well as planning new content to make Dokkan Battle even more fun. So, this next update, the Version Z update plan, the Version Z update plan is really going to change Dokkan for the better, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Since the upcoming first update will be focusing on making the game more fun for first-time players and increasing the playability, this time we'll increase the content related to the long-expected increase the playability point. So, let's go ahead and head to this first one. The implementation of Dragon Ball Story, okay? It says its content will continue to be expanded with the renewal of current story events, in addition to improving the animations, which means I think that now they're going to go through every single story event in the game, reamp all of the animations and everything, and I think they actually reset all of the story events rewards. I could be wrong. Don't take my word for that just yet, but I think that's what this means. In addition to improving the animations, the rewards will be reset. So those who have already cleared the story events will be able to enjoy them again through the new content. So I think that means that all the Dragon Stones, everything through every story event, you can get again. And if that's the case, oh man, that's going to be huge for veteran players and new players. That's going to be huge. Well, maybe not new players. Veterans mainly. Because imagine playing the game and you're having to wait for these new events to come out, like 1 or 2 events every few weeks. It gets old. But then now they're going to be renewing every story event. That's a lot of stones that they're giving out for free basically right there, and I'm all for it if that's what this means. So don't take my word for it. We'll wait for the update plan. I don't know when they have it planned. I think this literally is coming out within the next week at most. So look forward to it, everybody, but I'm also saying this is going to be a big update. So, hopefully, clear some space. I'm saying I think this update's probably going to be at least 500 megabytes. At least, is what I'm going to say. Hopefully I'm wrong about that. But anyways, the Greatest Warrior is revamped into panel missions. So, this right here, I'm not 100% on it. I'm still figuring out what's going on with this too. So by completing all the missions, you'll be able to Dokkan Awaken Goku recruited from an event into an LR. So apparently this free-to-play Goku, this LR right here, is really good. And I'm really excited to get him too. I mean, it's an LR, and his art looks ridiculous. I'm really looking forward to seeing what his animations are. It says there are various rewards you can get, and a total of 77 Dragon Stones can be obtained by completing all the missions. Of course, current players can obtain these rewards as well. Like, they are pushing out a lot already, and these are only the first two notes. So look forward to getting this LR Goku as well. I've heard that he is a beast, and he's really, really good, so there's no reason not to grind him, you know. Next is activate hidden potential in one go. Thank you, developers, for this. Thank you so much. Okay, we've needed this so bad. All right. Whenever they revamped it the first time, it was good, right? I mean, being able to go and tap through multiple nodes at once, it was nice. And then it got old, just like being able to only activate one hidden potential node at a time. If you were a veteran in this game, the pain of going and activating each one individually was pain. It was terrible. When they gave us the newer one, it was great. And honestly, I still don't find it that bad. But now they got this, where now you can activate every single node at once, except for the skill orbs. Basically the ones that let you add, you know, extra additional, the actual skill nodes. All of the other hidden potential nodes will be activated though, and then everything else will be for you to choose. So that is insane. Really, really good. It really speeds up the process instead of you having to go and individually tap a bunch of stuff. So that's really good. Next, this is the reason why I'm so excited. This is the reason why I want this update more than anything. It's easier to collect items with the implementation of auto mode. Finally. So you can use the auto mode separately. You can use it, you can auto just the map, or you can auto just battle, or you can auto them both. So that means if you auto map, it's going to move for you, obviously, and if you auto battle, it's going to, I believe, the way that auto battle works, from people that play the JP side, I believe heard this. I could be wrong. I think I heard this from the Truth, saying that if you choose auto battle, it's going to pick up the most amount of orbs that your character can get. That's on the screen at once. So that means, say you had an AGL character, right? If there's 2 AGL orbs there, it's 4 key. But if it sees 3 STR key, it's going to think the 3 STR is more. And they're going to grab the 3 STR key because there's a higher quantity that's on the screen rather than what it actually would give you. So keep that in mind. I think that's how that works. I could be wrong. Hopefully I am, because, I feel like they can make the computer a little smarter than that. But anyway, auto mode is coming, so if you don't want to sit there and tap through mindlessly at everything, to try and grind links or grind events, well, there you go. You got auto mode now. You just sit there, do whatever you want, let the game do the thing for you. I'm really excited about that, because it's going to make Dokkan Awakening characters a breeze, and I'm actually going to be able to go through all of my characters finally, get them Dokkan Awoken without actually having to play it. Like, that's brilliant. Like, thank you, Dokkan. This is what we've been wanting. This is what we've been wanting. Plus co-op. Alright, co-op is not here yet. Hopefully they do end up doing something with that. I'm really happy with this too. No more team cost. So there's no more team cost, and you can build up to 50 teams now, which is ridiculous. Alright, so now I can build a team of anything that I really want, and just have it set and not have to worry about changing it. So that's really nice. But here's the other thing too right here that caught my eye when I first read this. It says, now some players have been using treasure items to raise team cost limit. Anybody that has done that, they will get the treasure items that they used back. So this means like incredible gems, probably battlefield medals, stuff like that. Everything, any type of treasure item that you used to go and, use for team cost, you get all of it back. So prepare to get all of your treasure items that you used to get box space back. So that's going to be really cool. Excuse me. And then we got the even easier to use Giru's recommended characters revamped. I never really used this function in the first place, but it's really good that they are revamping it, because it could be helpful for new players. This will be easier to learn more about ongoing events of recommended characters. Characters who can be recruited in events, those whose super attack level can still be raised, and those whose hidden potential can still be activated will be displayed in an easy-to-use manner. So that's good. Especially if you're, a super organized person like I am. I'd like to be able to have everything concise and easy to find. So this is probably going to be really easy to be able to figure out what characters I need to work on my box. And then that's basically what's all coming to version Z. This is asking, what are your thoughts? The implementation is planned to take place in the upcoming version update. So we're also planning to launch a campaign when version Z is released. And the content in version Z will not be limited to what we have introduced this time. So that means what they just introduced right here, there's more than just what was in this developer note. It says they will continue to develop new and better content to make Dokkan easier to play. Please look forward to the introduction of the third focal point to add or improve challenge features. So they still haven't told us anything about that third focal point yet. So I'll probably end up doing a video on the third focal point whenever they put that out. Don't count on it, I guess. I'm sorry. Don't count on it that I'm going to do a video on it. I'm not 100% sure yet. It just depends on what the content entails. But yeah, the operation team will be striving to make Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle enjoyable for everyone, and after 6 years, Dokkan is still evolving, so stay tuned. I don't see Dokkan going anywhere anytime soon, honestly. If they're busting out stuff like this, who knows, maybe one day they might reset all of Quest. And as much as I don't want to do Quest, that's a lot of stones for free if they were to reset Quest again. That's the one thing I'm also looking forward to if they end up doing that, potentially. It would be great if they could reset Quest. But anyway, that's all this video is going to be on, is talking about the developer note that came out. I didn't make a video on the last developer note because I honestly haven't seen it yet, and I probably should go back and read that. But there's a lot for version Z. There's still stuff that has not been talked about yet, like that third focal point. So everybody stay tuned, go ahead and check out Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battles actual page on Facebook. Check that out. If you have them on Twitter, I'm pretty sure they're putting these out on Twitter also. So check them out on both. But yeah, for real, I'm very, very excited for the direction that Dokkan is taking. So again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everybody that came out to watch this. I'm sorry it's been a bit since I posted a video. Again, I'm still trying to develop a schedule. It's really difficult for me to do that, to create a schedule. I'm wanting to make a video very soon on the Legendary Vegeta event. And I'm really sad to say I did already go and beat every mission for the Legendary Vegeta event, but that is not going to stop me from going back into it to attempt it with the teams that I did to kind of help everybody out that may be having issues with specific teams. Like, the one that I thought I was not going to be able to beat at all, I think, was Worthy Rivals. That was probably the hardest one. The hardest challenge that I had was Worthy Rivals. That one was... It was definitely very difficult, so I'll make sure to make a video on a few of those teams here and there. I still have some Extreme Super Battle Road I gotta get done also. I haven't done all the stages of Extreme Super Battle Road, surprisingly, but I've actually been having trouble with those, so we'll make sure to make videos on those real soon. But whenever version Z drops, you guys best believe I'm making a video on it. We are going to be talking about it, everything. I'm very excited for where Dokkan's about to go, so... the 7-year anniversary is about to drop on the JP side too pretty soon, so that's pretty crazy. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will try to put out more videos, and if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and just like it says on the screen right now, what are your thoughts on version Z? If you are a veteran of Dokkan, like, what are your thoughts on what's about to happen? If you're a new player to it, what's on your mind about it? And if you're somebody that just casually plays it, that's not a veteran or somebody new, but like casually plays it, what are your thoughts? Like, what is everyone's thoughts on the version Z update plan? Me personally, I love it. I love everything about it already, and there's still more to come. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and that's gonna be it for this one. Again, thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.